What's up guys, Freelance Hacks here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create a perfect Fiverr gig. Yes, you heard me right, a perfect Fiverr gig for whatever service you're offering on Fiverr. But you're gonna wanna make sure you watch the entire video, because at the end of the video I will show you how to optimize your gig and get orders as soon as today. So if you're excited like I am, make sure you smash the like button and share this video. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed for more related content on how to make money online and how to be a successful freelancer in 2021 and beyond. Let's get started, guys. So as I said, I'm going to show you how to create a perfect Fiverr gig that is going to generate you a lot of income within a very short period. So the first step you need to take is to open your browser and go to fiverr.com. Open your browser and go to fiverr.com. As for me, I'm already on my browser, so let me refresh the page right now. So the reason as to why we're going to fiverr.com first is because you need to first search the service that we want to offer. We need to first search the service that we want to offer, because that is going to be very key in this procedure. So for example, in my case, I'm going to be offering a service of WordPress design, WordPress website design, because I'm a website designer and a developer. So WordPress web design. Just a minute, guys. There it goes. So search whatever service you want to offer first. Use the search bar on fiverr.com, and if you're already logged in, make sure you're on my account. If you're not logged in, it's okay. You can use a new browser, or you can use your browser in incognito mode. So upon searching WordPress web design, you'll get a lot of results showing up. A lot of results will come up of different services offered concerning the same keyword that we searched. In my case, I can see people offering the same service starting with $30, $40, $65, $220, and so on and so forth. So the reason as to why we did this is because we need to analyze how other freelancers are offering their service and what they are describing in their service. Are we together? Upon searching, you will find that a section of suggested keywords will appear on your screen. In my case, it's responsive web design, WordPress website, Shopify website, web design, WordPress developer, WordPress customization, website design. So I want you to take note of these keywords, because these are going to play a very vital role in our process. These keywords here are the deal maker, or the deal breaker if you so like. So step number 2, I want you to copy these keywords into a Word document. Let me do so. Right there. You can use Microsoft Word, or you can just use your notepad to paste the keywords. Alright guys, I have copied my keywords into WordPad document. So upon copying the keywords as suggested on the site, then we proceed to the next step, which is analyzing 5 of the gigs that appear on our result upon searching. And this is because since they are the top 5 gigs or top 4 gigs, they will give us a better understanding of what is expected of us when writing the gig description. Note that gig description is very vital when it comes to a perfect gig on Fiverr, because it's part of the optimization for better performance of your gig. So you look at the first freelancer, and in the description, the seller starts by describing what he can do for their client. he assures the client that he or she has the qualifications needed to do the work that the client is seeking. And then he goes ahead and describes their gig by summarizing the features of their gig, what they offer in their gig. One thing you have to understand is that most of these sellers are not English native speakers, so you understand when you see some of the typing mistakes they make. So then he goes ahead and illustrates what he requires from the client. Now this is very important because when you're creating a gig, you need to be very clear and very precise in whatever you are going to offer and what you're going to require from your client. Because before you can start working on a gig, you need to have some information from the client, and that information has to be reliable. It has to be reliable enough for you to do the gig without any trouble, without any problem whatsoever. And then it goes further to convince the client as to why they should hire him or her and not other freelancers. I hope you're understanding what I'm trying to say. So the same thing, it's evident from the gig of a second freelancer. He goes ahead and says he has created over 40 website products. And then the same format. He goes to describing the gig, what the client should expect from him, and how he is going to work on the gig. The same process is duplicated all through the other gigs. So at this point, we are so sure about the importance of having a clear gig description and outlining all the requirements as needed so that you can start working on your order flawlessly. Up to that point, are we together? So from there, now we go to step number 2, and that is now where we get to create our gig. And then we start by creating a catchy title. Your title needs to be very catchy because that is what people are going to see the moment they search for the service on the Fiverr platform. So once you've ensured that you have selected everything as you're required to, that everything is perfect, then you can click on save and continue. And then upon clicking on save and continue, we go into the next phase of creating our gig, and that is the pricing. So I want you to understand that the pricing scope has 2 phases. You can either choose to have 3 packages or just 1 package. So if you click on that, you just have 1 basic package, and in my case I'm just going to have 1 basic package, and then call it simple WordPress site. Call it that, and then give a description as pertaining to what I'm going to be offering in this gig. And that is going to say, because it's just a basic gig, I'm going to say that I'm going to include a 1-page WordPress site. 1-page WordPress site. It can be that simple. You can include other things, whichever way you want to put it, as long as the description is very clear and precise. Then the delivery time is 1 day for my case. Number of pages, as I described, it's 1 page. Then there's design customization. I'm going to offer that. I'm going to offer content upload. It's going to be a responsive web design, and then I can give it a price tag of $5 because it's really nothing much in the gig. The gig has nothing much to offer. So once I've put all that information into its place, you can go ahead and save and continue. Then now we go to the next phase. Now that is the gig description. That is where all focus should be, because this is going to determine how well your gig performs and how well your gig ranks. Hope you're getting my point. So we can start by saying that I will design your WordPress site and deliver within 24 hours. Another thing you should note that is that the delivery time is very key in Fiverr, because the faster you do the work, the more likely client is going to order from you. So depending on the bulkiness of the work, you can choose to have a 24-hour delivery, you can make it 2 days, you can make it a week, whichever suits the description or the amount of work you're going to do. Then feel free to describe it here. And then I'll have to put my gigs this way. Why choose my gig? And then you put it to bold, and then you can highlight it. Then point number 1, I will deliver within 24 hours. Point number 2, I will communicate fluently in English. Number 3, I will work on revisions super fast. And lastly, I will offer after sale support. So once you've described that portion, you go to the next part, and then you remember the keywords that we copied into our document. Then we need them in this point, because they are going to help us have a well optimized gig description. So you copy paste the keywords after introducing yourself in the description, then copy paste the keywords right below that, and then just before why people should choose your gig. Then once you have copy pasted there, you can continue and finish the description by saying that I look forward to working on your project. And remember to tell the client or the prospective client you are available to communicate with them. So feel free to reach out to me at any moment. So once you've done that, you have an excellent description. It doesn't have to contain a lot of words, it just has to be very clear and very precise. But the most important part is the keywords must be there. Remember, we are using the same keywords in our title description, remember? So below that there are frequently asked questions, so if you have any you can add, but they don't really matter that much, so you can save and continue. So the next step is the requirements. What do you require from your client? So in my case, I'm going to require clear information and any supporting materials. So you can choose how the client is going to respond. It could be free text, it could be a multiple choice, then it could be an attachment. I love putting an attachment because many a times clients tend to forget to give a very clear description when you use the free text. But when you use an attachment, they have time to think through what they are going to write or what they're going to type into their document. Then they can submit it to you. Then we click on add. Then you can save and continue. So at this point, this is the point where you create the most appealing image for your website design. So once you have your gig image ready, then you can upload it. Again, you can either drag and drop it here, or you can click on browse, and then you'll get to choose it from your folders. So guys, you need to have 3 of the images here. As for me, I'm having one because I don't want to make this video extremely long, but I hope you get the message. So have 3 very perfectly created gig images that look appealing. I know mine is not so much appealing, but it's just this is just for demonstration. Hope you understand what I'm saying. Then if you can record a video of yourself describing what you're going to do and what you are able to do in your service, then upload it here. This is going to help you a lot in the rankings. Then you can save and continue. And at this point, we can publish our gig. Once you publish the gig is now live. You can choose to share your gig link to Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn, whichever platform you want, even WhatsApp. Then you click on done. Alright guys, we've come to the end of our video today. If this video was of help to you, I will appreciate if you like it and share it. This will help it rise in the YouTube ranks and reach more people. Don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next video. Thank you.